Welcome to today's vlog where I talk about wizards, magic and butterbeer. So first off, we actually enter the Great Hall of Wizards with the flying candles, and you can see right off from that there's displays of the various costumes and outfits worn by the casts and crew. So it's actually very nice because you have the chance to look up in your face the meticulous details they put into every prop to make it look realistically magic. And so this theme is carried on throughout the whole tour, where you have a first hand view of the amount of work it takes to produce props and sets such as these. For example, this is the Gryffindor common room where chill out, smoke a joint or something. And then they have working sets as well, which are really nice because they are big and they just make you feel as though you're in the movie itself, almost. And of course, you have many different exhibits, for example, Snape's alchemy class, down to various details, and this is supposed to be the place where they have moving portraits. Well, they are stationary, but you get the idea. And then you have the props from Chamber of Secrets, the Weasley's house, for example, this is their dining room, it's quite nice. They have moving magical objects, a random clock, and this is how it looks like in the tour. You just walk around, look at sets. This is from the Death Eaters, you can see from Voldemort, Snape, and the Malfoys, and of course I like this part where down to the minuscule details you can see the Marauders map with all its hand-drawn or possibly printed illustrations, who knows. And this is Hagrid's cave, den, home, hut, whatever. And so it's actually a really nice place to go to. I definitely recommend it if you are a Harry Potter fan or just like magic or are really a big fan of film sets. And so for every main exhibit or set area they actually have a description, so you can read it up on all the trivia and get to know a little bit behind what they thought of it and of course how they made it. So definitely a recommended visit if you are in London. And these are all the full-size chess sets from Chamber of Secrets. Of course, you can visit Clifford Drive. Not exactly go in and live there, but just take photos outside because that's the most you can do. This is the slightly asymmetrical bridge. It's quite nice, although it's a bit let down because it's just there, but it's better than nothing, I guess. There's actually an outdoor area after the first inner area where they have lots of sets. Of course, you have Butterbeer, which is quite nice, but it's non-alcoholic, which is very sad, but it's for the children. And then you come in again, there's this other area where you learn how to look like a goblin without actually being one. Lots of random props as usual, and you can see the amount of detail you actually have to go through just to get someone to look like a troll or a goblin or a werewolf. Cool masks though. I like the scaly skin, looks really cool and stuff. So this is so rare, they show you all the pieces they use to make the mechatronics portion of the film. So you can actually see that it's quite intricate because you have to make sure that you know what you're doing so that the sets or the props move as how you want it to be. You have full wax size, possibly body doubles of each main character, I think for death scenes or whatever. And this is something that I really find interesting. Look at this. It's so cool, man. It's like a moving monster, book of monsters. It's like, whoa. And you have Hedwig. Kinda cute though. And of course you have the plants from the first movie. It looks really realistic because I think the way they move is quite smooth. One of the main draws for me was basically being able to actually visit Diagon Alley, like the real Diagon Alley is in the films. It's quite an eye-opener because I always thought this alley to be a magical place, and it kind of is. As in the film set itself, you can actually feel as though it would be a really cool place to buy your ropes, buy your owls or any magical items before you go off to class or school or college for that matter. And you get to actually walk past all these exhibits and peer into them, so you can see the amount of detail once again they put into making these sets. The only thing I wish was if I could actually enter into some of these shops, but I think it's good enough. And then in the end, you have scale models, drawings of how they made all these things. Worth a look if you are an architect, designer, or artist, and see the amount of work again they put into it. Lastly, of course, you enter this great big room and you see a full-scale diorama or model of Hogwarts. Like, it's really amazing. And go in and it's like, okay, wrong song, but yeah, you can see. You can actually walk around it, take photos and stuff, and you can see really it's like it has everything from the greenhouses. Yeah, it's actually very, very nice. I was quite wowed by the amount of detail, you know, from each brick and stone to the weathering. It's like a huge Lego set for adult people. But yeah, that's really all about it. And then at the end, I do some magic. So this was it, and goodbye, and I'll see you guys again next time for my next vlog.